All right, this is Charles Tyler back here at the Black Man's Option right here, coming to you live on location from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. No, fellas, I know it's been a while, about a week now since I've been down here. I've been trying to settle in. My course has changed, as y'all know. I'm in Rio instead of Fortaleza. There's been some changes here, I would like to bring to y'all guys' attention. I will not be getting married at this time. All right. And I will not be in Fortaleza for now. Okay. I will be heading to Fortaleza sometime soon, but not at this time. Okay. And, to give y'all an idea of what the situation has, occurred, is that sometimes, right, in life, you have to make sure the person you're with, even if they're abroad or whatever they may be, even if you've known the person for such a long time, in my case, you have to make sure that they are definitely the right one for you. Otherwise, you could be setting yourself up for a serious disaster, even if it is a Brazilian woman or a Colombian woman or what have you. I have certain criteria that need to be covered, for all the women I deal with. Okay. Some are high for y'all brothers and some are low for other brothers. In my case, I set a certain bar with this woman and she couldn't cover it. Okay. And the fact that she could not cover this certain bar it would have been better. It was best for the both of us that we did not try to go any further in a relationship. Okay. All right. Yes, things quite didn't work out as planned, but that's life. And life is a learning experience. The way I look at it too also is that I wanted to explore more options. I'm in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. I'm in Brazil, period. Okay. And my options here are extremely vast. Okay. And I just wanted to, I felt I was just, once again, this was a woman I've been dealing with for 5 years. 6 years now. A lot of y'all guys, seen her before in my previous videos, my older videos, and we've been through controversy. We've been up and back. But, when it comes down to it, it wasn't right. Okay. And now, it's time to move on and everything like that. Y'all probably hear noise in the background I'm near a very busy street here. Please bear with me. But but moving on, right? I would like to talk about tonight's topic is going to be, expats versus. Oh, here I got a wild truck coming through here. Like I said, I'm in downtown Rio de Janeiro, so there's going to be a lot of noise. I'm gonna see here. Oh boy. See if I can dampen some of the noise here. Hold here a little bit. Just a bit there. But the thing is, right, tonight's topic I want to talk about expats versus tourists. Okay. Now, in my opinion, I am a tourist converting over into an expat. I never said that I am the type of guy who knows everything about travel. I never said I was the type of guy who knows everything about Brazil. Brazil to me is a growing experience for me, a learning experience for me, even in relationships, like I told y'all earlier. All right. And the adventure is the learning experience. That's the good part about it. As I continue to learn Portuguese and everything like that, I'm a slow learner, especially when it comes down to learning a different language and everything like that. But it's just another it's basically another goal I gotta conquer. Okay, just like me learning forex trading, and me at one time having my fear of flying, which was crippling me from seeing the world. So and one beautiful part about it is that each and every time I conquered my goal, conquered my fear, okay, all right, I wind up falling in love with it. I love flying now. I love trading now. It's not as confusing to me as it used to be, okay, and I make money off of it, and I hope that maybe some of y'all guys in the future would learn how to do forex trading and everything like that, and find out that it's a good tool to help y'all make money online so y'all can live abroad and everything like that. All right, but like I said, language is just going to be another obstacle that I'm going to conquer and I'm going to get down. And I know once I get the language down, Portuguese language definitely down and everything like that, life here will be that much more easier for me. Okay. And it brings me closer and closer to being less of a tourist and more of an expat. Okay. Now, like I said, I base my videos on a lot of things I see and a lot of things I hear, especially in my Facebook groups. All right. And I notice a lot of guys just keep coming with the negativity. It just never goes away. But at the same time, these guys who are saying all this stuff, right? All the negative, oh man, Brazilian women are this and, Brazilian women are that. They're tourists. Okay? You can't base your expectations or frustrations on everyone else, because your failures in these situations are not the same as other people's failures are going to be when they come down here. All right? When you're expat, you are living here. You're not visiting here. All right? And I'm not, like I said before, I'm not to that level yet, but I know a bunch of expats down here who are living here, who've been here, who got property here, who are renting property, who stay here years on end. All right. All right. And, they tell me the lifestyle. Okay. They tell me once you are ingrained into this society, ingrained into this culture, okay, you know what to expect. Okay. You know how to deal with the women here. There are so many women. It's 26-1 for an African American man. So many women. So one fails, I got about 20 something others to go. Okay. So when one relationship doesn't work out, I'm moving on to the next. I got me a visitor here. What you doing up there? Got a couple of cats in the house here. But I noticed a lot of dudes, and this maybe particularly in the group, who came down here who got into relationships with Brazilian women, and it didn't work out for whatever reason. But all of a sudden now they say, "Oh my God, it's horrible. It's just as bad as African American women." I'm sorry, there's nothing as bad as African American woman. All right, or American woman in general. All right. Because America, right, like I said, the Matrix, right, has empowered women to a point to where, women in America, rather, to the point to where they don't need a man. You hear it all the time. I don't need a man. You hear it every single time. But down here, these women, they do need a man. Okay. I'm going to do another second part video of this, right, talking about, you better eat your Wheaties will be the title. All right. But we're going to continue on with expats versus tourists. Expats here, like I said, they live the life of a Brazilian. Okay. They're very much into the culture of being a Brazilian. Okay. Of course, they know the language. Expats such as Mr. John Thompson, my man Raphael, Alvin Harper, black jet setters, guys like them. Mike Burks, you know, and who else? That they're Stephen Sullivan, even though I have a lot of questions for him, and also John Mason. All right, those are true expats. All them guys are very good. They've been here for years now. All right, and they are developed in the culture, and they know how to deal with the women here. All right. Now, if you come down here for 2 weeks, or maybe even a month, okay, let's just say 2 weeks, okay, and you get into I know there was a situation where a gentleman came down here for 2 weeks, right? Got involved with a girl he met over at Maps, the whole spot. All right. Hooked up with her, turned out she a pro. And she ran out on him and everything like that. And then he's all upset, acting like he's sweat. Couple of fuck ups here. One, you only here for 2 weeks. 2, you hooked up with a pro. All right. AKA prostitute. All right. And what do you expect? You should have go and rode the pro for what she is. She's a hoe. Have fun. Throw out the next day. On to the next one. All right. That's not a pro is not a girl you get serious about. You definitely don't get serious about women that you might meet at Mavs. Now let me tell you something. I'm not saying that every woman over at Mavs is a hoe. Well, rather is every woman is over at Mavs is a hoe. What am I saying? But what I'm saying is there are exceptions to the rule. All right. Who's to say what you're going to meet? All right. Sometimes you can. I always said you can turn a hoe into a housewife in Brazil. All right. There's many reasons why those women are doing what they do. All right. Especially with the lack of jobs down here and, the government being so corrupt. There are some bad sides to Brazil. And the people have to do what they have to do to survive. Especially the women, All right. There is no wealth. There is no strong entitlement system down here. It's basically sink or swim. Okay. So some of those women got to do what they got to do. And in the process, they just might find a man that they fall in love with. So that's what I never really came hard on those women that, came hard. Wrong choice of words. I never really, got on those women. Well, there's another bad choice of words. All right. I never really disliked those women and, because of what they do. I just, always understood what they do. But at the same time, you don't get serious about a pro unless it's okay. All right. This guy, he hooked up with the girl and next thing you know, he sees the girl somewhere else. He couldn't hear from her for a while. He sees the girl somewhere else, and he catches her with some white dude, and he gets all Keith Sweat on. And I'm like, come on now, come on. What do you expect? Big deal. Move on to the next one. There are so many women down here. You don't have to act like Keith Sweat over some pro. Okay? You move on to the next girl. And then the next girl, that doesn't work out. There's so many of them. One thing I've learned from the expats that live here is that women ain't a thing down here. Women are not a thing. And I know that from the time I come down here. All right? Y'all see me with a lot of different women down here. Okay? But right now, my focus is the money. Okay? That's the only way I'll be able to stay down here. So that's why with my situation not going the way it did, I think it was a good thing, because it gives me more time to now focus on me, to better me in this country. I get to focus on my money. I get to focus on learning the language. All right. And then later on down the pike, I'm looking for the right woman. I can always, every week, I can always fuck a chick down here. All right. Sex ain't no thing down here. In fact, sex is exercise, big time. And I'll get on that in the next video. But, find a woman, digging down a chick up here ain't no thing. Okay? That's just a formality. Okay? On to the next one. No problem at all. But finding a woman, this is what my grandfather, and I probably said this in previous videos, but I always stick these words that my grandfather had programmed into my mind. He said, always get with a woman that'll help you build an empire. That's why he was with my grandmother. God rest both of their souls. Okay? All right? Because my grandmother was a beautiful woman, yet she knew she was more than just beauty. She knew how to hold down his businesses, all the business. He had owned 2 nightclubs, I believe, and a concrete business. Okay? Well, she was basically the head administrator of all that. And when he wasn't running it, she was. Okay? And she helped him build those businesses. Okay? For years. And they basically they came together. All right? And they built things together. And that's what I want. I want a woman who will help me build an empire. Not some trick where I'm just fucking every night. You go get that at Mavs anytime. Go on down there, get that to 4x4. Okay? Get that a 4x4. Okay? And you can have fun. All right? But a woman that you're looking for that wants to be with you, that wants to build with you, that wants to grow with you, that's what you look for if you want to come down here. All right? And find yourself a woman. You can't do that in 2 weeks. Okay? Expats who live here, they're married. Some of them are married. Some of them are dating. All right? The women that they're with. All right? And these women are of high class. I also left out to mention my homeboy Philly McFly Harris and his wife, Jana. All right? They're, as y'all seen in my previous videos with my interview with them, they're doing very well. Okay? And he found God bless them, Philly. He hit a grand slam walk-off home run, okay, on his first trip here. All right? Also my homeboy Dwayne Banks, too, as well. These are expats. All right? Guys who've been here for years now. All right? Both of them, I think Dwayne and Philly are going on about 2 years now. All right? With their women. All right? Because their women are partners with them. All right? Expats get deep into what's going on around their surroundings. Okay? They get connected more into the neighborhoods that they live in. All right? The people that they live with. Because, one thing about Brazil is I noticed that, Brazilians are very friendly people. Okay? Friendly, very friendly, touchy people too as well, and especially the women. They're pretty touchy as well too, especially. But they want to get to know you. They want to know who you are. All right? And they want to know how long you're going to be here, yada, yada, yada. Because it's like a friendly family atmosphere down here. All right? Not saying all of it is. Like I said, those favelas, they're treacherous. All right? They're treacherous. There's just the other day, a couple of gangs up there in the favelas are going to war, mainly in the North Zone. That's why I tell brothers don't go out there. All right? Because you can be stepping right in the war zone, and guess what? Bullets don't have no names. All right? Ain't nothing worse than me telling a brother to come on down here, and they wander up in that damn North Zone up near the airport, and they catch a bullet in the back of the head for no reason, something that was not even meant to them, not even meant for them. Okay? And then their relatives are going to wonder, how the hell did my son, my brother, my cousin, my nephew, what have you, wound up down here in this country and getting killed, getting robbed, or whatever, because they're in a place they were not supposed to be at. Expats know where to be at. They know where to be, where not to be. Okay? Not to mention expats want to live in a decent, if not better level than what they did in the United States. Okay? If you up in the hood in the United States, why are you going to go find a hood down here in Brazil? Oh, you're going to find a hood, all right. But why? Why live there? Visit there is one thing. Living there, staying there, telling other brothers to go there, is another. I visit the favelas. Right now I'm near I think I'm near Santa Ma, right where the Michael Jackson statue is. Okay. In fact, I'm right under, I can see Christ Redeemer statue right above me. I'm in Botafogo right now. Right, so that's like just below that is I would say Botafogo is we're just below Central. All right, I think we're 2 station stops below Central. Okay. All right, because we got the next stop, of course, would be Flamengo, and then from Flamengo is Cachi, and from Cachi, Gloria, and then Santa Risa, and then finally Lapa, and then Central. All right, believe it or not, I walked that. I know, because I walked from me and my homie walked from Cachi all the way to Santa Risa. And then we walked from Central. We walked all over to Central from there. All right. And over to Lapa, But, getting my exercise in mainly, because since I've been down here, I've been walking my ass off. And I know when I left, I was a big guy. And the Matrix, I think in that final month of me being in the U.S., the Matrix dumped the pounds back on me. All right. But being down here already, I'm starting to see my neck starting to stretch out, and my stomach starting to shrink again, because this is what the type of food, because of the food I've been eating and the fact that I've been walking a lot. All right, I don't have a car down here. And to me that's a good thing, because now I don't have no excuses for not walking. I can walk all day, lose all this weight, and get my exercise in. Hopefully I'll be in basketball shape probably within a month or so. I go out there over to Flamengo and shoot around, But I just want a lot of guys take, information from guys who don't live here, guys who just visit here. All right. And sometimes the information is good, but sometimes the information could be bad. I would not like I said, I know, going back there, to the guy who dated the pro, right? He told a couple of people in the group what happened to him. And there was couple of dudes, right? Oh my God, the Brazilian women are just the same as American women. I don't want to go down there. And keep yourself compounded into the situation and trapped in the situation that you're already in. All because y'all went with someone else's experience instead of having enough heart to go out there and experience things for yourself. I never base any of my failures or my experience or my successes on anyone else. I take what I take what people tell me, take it into consideration, and then I make my own decisions. Okay? And my own moves. If y'all guys want to come here, y'all want to find out what life is like abroad, or maybe in Brazil or Colombia or anywhere else, go and take the chance. That's all I ask brothers to do. Okay? There's a reason why these guys are expats. Alright? Because they came here, they found out how much they love it here, and something hooked them here for the next God knows how many years. Something said, this is where I want to be. But none of these guys will be expats, and none of these guys would have figured this all out had they not made the move to try and look. Had they listened to somebody else who came down here and fucked up, right? You know, they would have never left their home. They would have stayed there in Matrix USA, be all upset, complain about Afro-American women this and American women that. Oh, I can't get a woman. I can't find a relationship with a good woman and all this stuff, in America. Because they're too scared to leave America. They're too scared to put a stamp on that passport. Or get a passport for that matter. Alright? Because they listen to someone else. I had guys in here who, oh man, I want to tell the truth about this. What the fuck you know about the truth? You don't live here. You only come here to visit. If you live here, you would know honestly the truth. And then there are some guys who do live here. Okay? But they brought the Matrix with them. And that's why they live a fucked up life now, even here. Okay? Leave that Matrix mindset back here. Back in the Matrix, USA. Don't bring it down here. Okay? Come here with an open mind. Alright? Then see if this is the lifestyle for you. I get guys all the time who email me and ask me, I want to move to Brazil. What do I got to do? And I always say, visit. Just visit. And see if this lifestyle's for you. Alright? Then when you visit, you make up a plan. You just can't up and leave here. Like I said, I'm still trying to find my place in this country. I'm praying to God that I'll be able to maintain down here. It's all about money right now with me. Okay? And then after this, like I said, it's just like what Tony Montana said. Forever words shall always be known. First you get the money, then you get the power. Then you get the money, then you get the girl. It's just that simple. No other way around it. You squash the cockroaches like a monk around here. So I'm Tony Montana. Or rather in this case, I'm Tony Montana. You fucking with me, you fucking with the bus. And I added that. Anyway, but like I said, is you get the money, then you get the winning. Okay? Get yourself settled. Find out this lifestyle's for you. Alright? And the only way you can do that is by coming down here. Stop listening to people who came down here on a tourist tip and then thought they can get a whole life of love in 2 weeks. And then won't be back for another 2 years or a year or whatever. People, and even like I said, you may come down here and you may not like it. Okay? But then you'll probably go over to Colombia or Peru, and you may like it over there. Or go over to Nigeria or Ghana, you may like it over there. Okay? Or Cape Verde, you may like it over there. Or you may just like Thailand. Okay? Or Bangkok. Or even the Dominican Republic is matrixed up as it is now. Alright? It's called finding your place. It's called finding your roots. It's called finding where you want to be at outside Matrix USA. I'm challenging brothers, and I've been challenging brothers for the past 4 years now, to find their place outside of Matrix USA. Stop listening to dickheads like Tommy Sotomayor who never been nowhere, all right, who only can tell you to stay here and say, oh, fuck black bitches all day, and never giving you no solutions. I'm about solutions. I'm about action, not just words. And I tell brothers the game plan to make it happen. And I try to empower brothers to get their passports or utilize their passports and see if how big the world is and how deep the foxhole, how deep the rabbit hole is. All right? Take the red pill. Stop living on the blue pill. But at the end of the day, it's still your choice. You can live tourist life, the expat life. Okay? You know, it's just that simple. You know, put in the time at the place you're going. And before you start hating on it, live here a year. Okay? Then you might have something to say. Okay? Because I'm doing this video for all the expats who are living in Brazil or are living abroad where you may be at. Okay? And hopes to grow more expats, brothers, black men. You're so afraid of leaving the Matrix. You're so afraid of leaving the slave ship called Matrix USA. Okay? Because we listen to other crabs in the barrel mentality brothers, right? Who brought the Matrix with them to whatever country they went to, in this case, Brazil. Okay? Alright? And they didn't get what they wanted. So now they're going to cry like little bitches. Okay? You know, say that Charles Tyler don't know what he's talking about. Or, you know, all the things is crazy down here. Everywhere, women ain't shit all over the world. Stay frustrated. Okay? Not me. And not the other expats who are out there. Okay? I'm praying to God that I will become a full-fledged expat very soon. Alright? I love the title. You know, I want to stand up for the guys who are expats, who have made that extra step. Every guy I mentioned in this video is an expat. Okay? You know, and to the guys out here who just basically don't know what the expat life is like and think that you being here about a week, you can give the whole story about a country, that's bullshit. Or 2 weeks, that's bullshit. Put in some months. Not 1, not 2. Okay? Maybe 3, 4. Run up your visa, in other words. Alright? And then judge. But personally, I'll keep my damn mouth shut and I'll let a guy find out for himself. Alright? Because whatever my experience may be, may differ from their experience. And that's all I ask. Okay? You know, don't just get caught up in Rio as well. Travel. There's 26 other states in this country, or Brazil. I will soon be exploring, hopefully, exploring more states, even though I've been to a couple already. But I want to go. My goal is to still go to Fortaleza because I want to find out what life is like up there. All right, maybe it would be a place that I want to move to full time. You know, and all. And then of course I'm gonna find my way over to Salvador Bahia. I probably might see Salvador Bahia more than likely first. All right, I got my couple of my homies up there. John Mason's up there, and a couple other people are up there too as well. I understand Mike Burks is somewhere flying around over up there. All right. But yeah, of course the professor, Dr. Neil Turner. Okay, he's up there, and he's, if you haven't gotten his book yet, please do. All right, I know a lot. I don't have the link for it right now, but there is a video in my video collection for Dr. Turner's book, Brothers Who Are Living Abroad, or Traveling Abroad. I really hope y'all guys go take advantage of that book. Okay, it's definitely a decent manual to show guys how to travel and also live abroad down here in Brazil. Okay. Dr. Neil Turner has been down here going on over 10 years now. Okay. Definitely another expat. See, a lot of brothers, the more I sit here and the more I talk about it, they just keep popping up in my head. Who are living here and they're living very successful lives. And they're very happy in their relationships. Okay. Now, that's the way you want to probably look at life, as an adventure. Okay? That's the way I do it. Okay? I look at life as an adventure. And right now I'm going through an adventure right now down here in this country. So every day will be something new as well. On my quest to be a true expat here in Brazil. Also, as mentioned before, the Charles Tyler Show still needs your donations to make this happen. I've been getting a couple donations so far. It's been great. I need y'all guys. We still got to get to our goal of $5,500. Okay, that will help us maintain the show and get us through the YouTube bullshit. Also, we need subscribers. Please subscribe today. Right at the subscriber button on the top. We need as many subscribers as we can get. Our goal is to have 30,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So let's make it happen, brothers. All right. Also, for the donations for the Charles Tyler Show, all right, the GoFundMe link will be in the description box as well. All right. Also, we haven't gone away from the Frustrated Project. All right. Al Grease is still needs your help. All right. We'll try to squeeze in his link, but if not, I'm also going to try to get the links on the video itself. All right. Make it happen. You can also, if you want to donate to Al Grease, you can go to greasefilms.com. That is GREEZEFILMS.com. Okay. And donate today. All right. Brothers, we're going to be doing a couple of follow-up films here. Be on the lookout for You Better Eat Your Wheaties when coming to Brazil. All right. That's the next video. But this is Charles Tyler at the Charles Tyler Show here at the Black Man's Option. Also, before I close out, got to mention, we're going to be doing the Blog Talk Radio show live from Rio de Janeiro. We're looking at possibly Thursday or Friday at 9 o'clock. All right, you can catch that link on Living on the Grid, Blog Talk Radio, Charles Tyler Show. You can also catch it in my Facebook group. I also always have it posted in there. That'll be Afro-American men versus Brazilian women and women abroad. Okay, and the brothers who escaped Matrix USA to Brazil. All right, find that there. You can find definitely the show times on there. The show times are usually at 9 p.m. Eastern. All right, but now with the new time change, it will probably be at well, we're gonna keep it at 9 p.m. Eastern. I just gotta do the show. I'm in the Atlantic time zone now, so I gotta do the show at, it's 10 o'clock here. It'll be 9 o'clock back in the U.S. So we're gonna definitely try to keep it on the 9 p.m. Eastern time zone that way. But until then, brothers, it's Charles Tyler here at the Black Man's Option. I'm here to bring positivity and make it happen for the brothers. And until then, till we meet again, brothers, peace.